What's up, team? We're the storage unit. Gotta grab a couple things. Today's a real late start to the vlog. I slept till, how late did I sleep till? Like almost 11?
11.
And I went to sleep at what time, like 8 or 9 o'clock last night?
9 o'clock.
I was really freaking tired, but now I have a ton of energy, so that's terrific. Spent the early morning into the afternoon editing, finally getting caught up on vlogs. Right now we're at the storage unit because we're gonna go speak about adventure travel, and then we're also gonna be talking about how to get paid to travel and also just how to get travel costs covered at the very least. Family friend, his name is Jimmy. He actually taught me how to surf about 20 years ago. He approached my dad a few weeks ago, asked if he wanted to come in, speak about anything and everything, extended the invite to Adam and myself. Adam is shooting a music festival right now, so it's Dad and myself doing this. And one of the things that we want to do is be able to have stuff to give away / for donation, but for the, what is it, the surfing museum? For the New Smyrna Beach Surfing Museum. So at the storage unit, I want to grab some road trip t-shirts and a couple other things. So that's what we're doing right now. All right, and we made it. I'm excited, I'm looking forward to this. Speaking something I wanna do more of, but I also believe that I need to have good stuff to talk about. This I totally know about, this I've done before, so I think I'm qualified to talk about it. And I also think I just need some more experience. So I think this is a really good stepping stone for that. This is awesome. This is the East Coast Museum of Surfing, and they put it up about a year ago, basically whenever I left on that year-long road trip. So this is awesome to finally see. Oh yeah, Jimmy, the guy that taught me how to surf, he's also an artist and does really cool artwork too, which is like some of the stuff around here.
And are you videoing or?
Just right now.
Okay.
You want to be in the vlog?
What is this?
It's a tripod, man.
All right. It looked kind of.
It's also a selfie stick too.
Okay. They're here to share something that's kind of cool. And this is Justin Fricke.
Hey. We're starting. I'll be back in a second.
Hey everybody.
I think the talk went pretty well. Oh, snacks. Hey look, we're back home, and I told you that I was going to speak about how to get paid to travel, or at least how to get your travel costs covered, and I didn't film any of it, and I haven't told you any of that, and that's really mean to me. So right now, I want to tell you all about that. Everything that I know, starting now. The first way that I found to either get paid to travel or just have your travel costs covered is to be a professional athlete. I know nothing about that because I don't have an awesome skill set whenever it comes to sports. But professional athletes, they do get paid to travel either to competitions or to go on really big trips in which they're filmed and all that. However, whenever they start performing really poorly, they get dropped. End of story. Another way is to be a high-profile social media influencer, and that means having a ton of followers. If you look at the subscriber count on my YouTube channel, if you look at the followers on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of that, you know that I'm not quite there, so I really can't speak to that yet. Hopefully one day I can though. Now this I definitely can speak to because I'm doing it as we speak, and that is traveling full-time. Getting into this can definitely be really tough, and it usually requires saving a lot of money so you can definitely have a cushion just in case anything hits the ceiling. And whenever I say traveling full-time, that means getting a sponsor that helps you out. Me personally, I'm sponsored by Merrill, they help me out some, and in turn what I do for them is I provide them with photos, videos, and written work as well, just about my travels. And the way that that helps them is that it helps them connect with their audience and the people that would probably be buying their products, because that would be me. And my suggestion on that for you would be to do something of the same thing. Brands are always looking for different ways to connect with their audience. Whenever you look at their catalogs, whenever you look at their website, usually a lot of those shots are staged, and they're staged on purpose. However, on their blog and other social media sites that they have, they want more natural looking photos, and that's where regular people like you and I can really help out brands a lot. The next way to get paid to travel or have your travel costs covered is to work with a tourism board. Now this was kind of a foreign concept for me up until last year, and tourism boards can be a little finicky because one tourism board is definitely not the same as the other. You can pitch one idea to 2 different tourism boards and get picked up by one and get shot down by another. Now this might look something like in exchange for accommodations, food, and really cool tours, you could then supply the tourism board with photos and maybe like a write-up that would go on your site, and you can also supply that to the tourism board as well. And if you really want to make money, a great upsell is to provide video to the tourism board. Video, I've learned, is at a premium right now. Not everyone is doing video, so if you can do video and do it very well, that provides a great opportunity for you to make money while you are traveling. And the last tip that I have for you is to get a brand to cover or sponsor your trip. Now, it can't just be an ordinary trip where you're going surfing or climbing or skiing or anything like that. Everybody does that all the time. There's nothing interesting about that. Sorry, but that's just the truth. What really needs to be there is it needs to be unique, and there usually has to be some sort of an interesting story involved. Now, in order for something to be unique, it has to be something that not many people are doing. Take for instance Chris Burkhardt. With his whole cold water surfing thing, not many people are doing it right now, and before he even started it, almost no one was doing it. He was the one that really started this craze, and he's really capitalizing on it and doing very well. And a lot of brands that he works with are really excited to work with him because he's so great at capturing cold water surfing. And as far as an interesting story goes, I really can't speak too much about this right now because it's still in the works, but over the summer I might be going to a country with a friend to help her, let's just say, retrace the steps that her dad took in the 70s. Again, I really wish I could give you a lot more detail, but think of it this way. My friend's dad went on this trip when he was probably about her age or so, and did this really neat thing with a friend of his. She wants to go on this same kind of trip that her dad took and redo it very similarly to how he did it. He had a great experience. She wants to have some sort of experience as well. I don't know about you, but that's very heartwarming. It sounds amazing, and I'm really hoping that this whole thing comes through because it would be amazing to be a part of that. And to end this whole thing, I want to close it out with a few things. If you want to be able to travel for free or get paid to travel, you have to absolutely love it. And you have to love the back end of the work that you do as well. You have to love the planning, the editing, the selling, all of that, because all of that is your work. Whenever you start traveling and getting paid to travel and having your costs covered, it turns into a job. So in order for you to continue to enjoy it, you have to enjoy everything about it. Whenever you're reaching out to brands and tourism boards to work with you, make sure you give them something great to work with. They get pitched hundreds of times a day at least, so you need to stand out from the rest. I would really suggest going on some trips, and if you've already been on some trips, have a portfolio ready to go and ready to send them so they know exactly who they're working with and they know the quality of your work. Unfortunately, you are going to get shut down. Brands are different from each other, tourism boards are different from each other, like I said. One brand or tourism board could think what you're doing is the best thing in the world and they're on board no matter what. The others that you reach out to could think it's the worst idea out there and just say no, or even worse, not even respond. So you're going to get shut down. You just have to continue to be persistent and continue to reach out to all these different outlets. Lastly, and this is my biggest piece of advice for you, and that is to always think about how you can add value to whoever you're reaching out to, whoever you're trying to work with, and in life in general. Keep in mind that your trip may be amazing, but really what it's all about is adding value to the brand or whoever you're working with. If you're not adding value to them, they don't care. Unfortunately, they probably don't care much about what this trip is gonna do for you, but what it's gonna do for them. What you can give them in return for them giving you clothes, covering certain things, or even paying you on top of all of that. So if you really wanna be successful and you really want to get your travel costs covered, or if you even wanna get paid to travel, you have to always be focused on adding value to the brand, the tourism board, or whoever you're looking to work with. That's all I have for you right now. I really hope this helped you out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you have sort of like success stories about how you got to travel for free or got paid to travel, drop it all in the comments below. If you found this helpful, make sure you smash the like button, and if you're not subscribed yet, please be sure to subscribe. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow.